Hey, what's going on, Costco cousins? Welcome back to another one. And this time, we're going to focus on just two different items. Those items that end in 97 and those items that end in 00. And on the screen is a little cheat code if you're not familiar with how they do the pricing at Costco. 97, essentially, the store manager decides to put some things on clearance, reduce the price to move that inventory along, whereas the 00 is the rock bottom. This is the real deal Holyfield. And so as you can see, there are a few items in here of clothing and food. We're going to start with some clothing items. And this first plaid women's jacket, it's got a lining in it. $5 today, used to be $9.97 just a little while ago, as well as the shirt here. Another plaid shirt was $9.97, and I'm talking just 3 days ago. And now it is $5 today. You can see the inventory is getting low. For some reason, when the women's clothing is left over, it's the double XL. But for the men, it's the mediums and smalls that are left over for some reason. In either case. So we also have the missed calls. This is some salt caramels, sea salt caramels. And I gotta say, it looks pretty tasty. I do not know what the original price of this was, but at this $3.97, it seems like a good deal. Don't know why I'm showing you the nutrition facts here. It's not nutritious. That's pretty much what you have to be concerned about there. But I show it for people who might be watching each calorie. So 130 per serving on this one. That's a $3.97. $9.97 is the price for this. So $9.97 out the door. Missed calls, sea salt caramels. And then we're coming to the Lindt chocolates. And these are blood orange chocolates, and we know Lindt is pretty high end. And I want you to focus on that gentleman who's the chef there, and I want you to tell me who you think he looks like. But anyway, Lindt truffles, blood orange, also $9.97. You can see it has the Death Star, and of course, everything in this video is going to either end in 97 or 00. Trying to show you the nutrition facts there. This bag isn't cooperating. This bag agrees with me that if you're eating chocolate, blood orange, or otherwise, you should not be concerned about the nutrition facts. Just go ahead. If it's a good price, buy it, eat it, be happy. Life is too short. So looking at this gentleman on the box, who does that gentleman look like to you? To me, it looks like Ben Stiller has a side job. That he said, wait a minute, this acting thing is not working out. There's a writer's strike. I'm going to see if I can pour some chocolate. No? Is it just me? Okay. All right. Well, could be. But every time I see the guy, for some reason, that's what I think about. $9.97. You can take him home. I'm not sure if his picture is on the bag of the chocolate, but for sure he's on the box, and you can take the box home as well. For $6.97, you can have a pizza kit. And I don't know why I feel like this should be refrigerated. I mean, I'm assuming it is just the sauce and the bread, but it's out in the store. It expires November 16th, which might explain why they are trying to move it along. And maybe if you wait until Halloween, this $6.97 will be $2. Who knows? Prices do go down the longer they're in stock. Moving on to some clothing for the young people, $9.97 for this Nike gear. Hard to find Nike anywhere for under $10. But as you can see, the inventory is very low. These costumes, this is really just focusing on that $9.97, which is the Marvel costume just 3 days ago, $19.97. And you can see, I believe it's just the Spider-Man there, so it's not much left. And Halloween is coming up, so if you have a little one, Summerlin, Nevada is this particular Costco. $12 is next for this flannel shirt. The women's flannel shirt, $10. The men's flannel shirt, $12. Why are we paying $2 more? And as you can see, we got some medium. So we do have some large here. No double X. Oh, one double X. Okay, so wait a minute. Let me take back what I said. Even though there are more mediums and larges than there are the double X. And so let's look at some of these other things. This is Banana Republic. This shirt, $8, not too shabby. relatively a name brand, Banana Republic. I know they are in the mall for $8. This Voyager short sleeve shirt, $4. I have no idea what this started at, but I would imagine it started at a good $15 or $20. And I actually like it. It has the pockets where they're velcro, these front pockets, but I like it for traveling. You can just kind of put your boarding pass right there in your pocket and have it readily available, even if you're dealing with a lot of bags. It's just on that corner for that. Now pay no attention to that $11.99. We're just looking at the fives and the fours. And believe it or not, these Hurley hoodies are $5. $5 for a hoodie? Are you kidding me right now? That is an excellent price. And these Hurley hoodies, I believe I have earlier video. Didn't have time to pull that together to actually show you, but I'm almost certain these were $20 or $24, even on sale. Now that was not 3 days ago. That was a few months ago. Not a few months, but maybe about 6 weeks ago. And now, of course, I am trying to find anything resembling a 2X because, of course, I would buy the existing inventory. But as I dig and dig, I'm tending to find more mediums than anything. And I think this is why I was talking about my frustration with finding not my size once the thing gets down to a 97 or a 00. And here we have a few items. As you can see, there's about 6 different items here that are 97 or 00. So I'm going to try to show you what I can show you here. These are all women's shirts, or women's clothing, I should say, not just necessarily women's shirts. But this one here, it seems to be again pretty stylish, I would say. Again, for the women, the 2XL is available. I would say this is a pretty neat dress shirt that can be worn to work, could be worn to church, could be worn to a social gathering with friends. Yeah, why not? And this whole entire table, except there's one thing there that's 19, but the rest of these are $12.97, $5, $6.97. Just trying to give you a little bit of a view. And there appears to be a lot of inventory here. So again, this is for the ladies. You see something, say something. No, I think that's for TSA. But in either case, let's see if we can find these Hillary Radley pants. Now, I don't know that designer, that person. So you'll have to tell me in the comments if this is really that great of a deal, or these Hillary Ridley pants normally just $5 or $10 or something, or would this be a good deal? But again, an extra large, and these are they here. Hillary Radley, no, $5. Got the Death Star and the 00. These won't last long, but right now there appear to be several options available for you. Get in and check them out. Something for the kids, a 3-piece pajama set, $6.97. I believe Carter's is a pretty name brand for toddlers and babies. So they have a lot of this inventory available, $6.97. It says it has a date there, but usually when it has the 97, that date doesn't matter. It's going to, if anything, if the date comes and goes and they still have the inventory, that inventory will be decreased in price even further, as you saw with the $10 jackets became $5 jackets. So don't worry about any dates if they have a date on here for these 97s. And those are the pants, $9.97. Here's some $9.97 Lands End. I mean, Lands End, again, quality name. This is not your run-of-the-mill knockoff stuff. These are pretty decent looking outfits, in this case pajamas, loungewear, and I have to admit those are pretty thin in terms of the material, so probably getting rid of that because it's becoming cold and maybe people aren't going to be wanting to have that. They're going to want more of a a thicker pajama. So this English pant here, again, pretty cheap, trying to stretch something out. You can see these are really small, all the small sizes again for men. Now if we were in the women's section, it'd probably be the larger sizes, but for $9.97 for a pair of pants, that isn't bad at all. The Adidas men's woven pant, $8. Didn't see too many of those there, but I'm gonna show you one pair. I know this is a Kirkland. That might be the commuter pant they were talking about there. Get some smaller sizes like that though, with the zipper on the inside. It's got a pocket, and inside the pocket is a zip pocket. Not too shabby at all. Looking for my size there, didn't see it. So nothing for me here, but that was the Kirkland commuter pant, and I don't even commute anymore anyway, so couldn't wear those just in the car, I wouldn't guess. These are the Adidas pants. Of course, again, name brand, and that's a 2XL. So I was pulling those up just to see how long they would be for me. No zipper on the pocket, but very lightweight. So again, something for the summer, but great for this area, you know, the desert, in the desert heat here for $8. Not a bad deal at all. You can see some 7 there for some canvas pants. I mean, they're there. It's a lot of options. Things are getting a little pick through. So of course, these are things that are available today. It's one of those things where they're here today and gone tomorrow. A Nautica bomber jacket. That's not it. It's over here. Yes. This is not bad at all. I've seen it for $25, but that's when it was on sale. So I think the regular price may have been $29. Not 100% sure. If somebody knows, drop down in the comments and let me know if this $20 is actually a good deal or not. Certainly seems like it for a nice jacket. Zip pockets. I always like the zip pockets there. $14.97. These are for the Champion pants. They do have the zip pocket, and they do have blue left. It looks like some gray left, and a couple of stacks of that for you for $14.97. And it's got the Death Star there, so be careful. And getting closer to the end here, going back to something for the young people, a Champion Youth Fleece Jogger for $8. Not a whole lot of this inventory left, so looks like it's just not that, but this blue jogger there, right? That is it there. So you got to get there quick if you want that one. I think that's it on that. And then last but not least, this stackable shoe boxes, a 4-pack. I do remember this earlier, and I do believe that was $29 even on sale. Some clear bins. They are $19.97 now. Need some help with storage? That's right up your alley. Well, folks, that is going to do it for today. Thank you very much for sticking in and looking at what we had on discount at the Summerlin, Nevada Costco. All the 97s and the 00s. You can let me know in the comments if you think this is a good idea to just run through and show you those deeply discounted items. And I will do another one of those every couple of weeks or so, because that inventory will change, of course. Thank you again. Got a lot of options out there for YouTube videos. I appreciate you choosing this one. If you don't mind hitting the subscribe button, I'd appreciate it. Until next time, I'm out.